Oh, what's up, everybody? That's right. You have just tuned in to Real Laughs on 104.1 Real Radio. The voice you're hearing right now is James John, comedian, host of TV, and father, husband, and all around good guy. That's right. I'm joined in virtual studio today with my main man, my partner in action right here, Mr. Ken Miller, the godfather of Orlando comedy. Ken Miller, how are you doing today?
I'm good, baby. Father, husband, all around bad guy. You know what I mean?
You're not even gonna try
somebody,
to front,
somebody got to be the villain, bro.
bro. You're
Somebody
right
got to
about
be
that.
the villain, bro. I love the villain.
Do
The
you
villain,
really?
and yeah, man. I was watching Infinity Wars with my daughter the other day. Some
Yeah,
stuff just be on TV and you just be watching.
absolutely.
And when Buddy threw Gamora off the cliff, to get the Soul Stone.
Yeah.
My daughter's like, Dad, would you? Yep.
Before she finished.
Before she, James, I was like, yep. She said, Dad, you would throw me. I said, hold up. First of all, am I Thanos or am I Dad? Because if I'm Thanos, I got to go along with the comic book. I got to get the Soul Stone.
Yeah,
but if I'm
man,
Dad, if I'm Dad, I'll throw your brother off, not you.
Bruh, that's funny because that reminds me. I have a problem, Ken. I laugh at the worst parts of movies you ain't supposed to laugh at.
Yeah.
I've told people before, dude, there's a scene in Meet Joe Black with Brad Pitt. He gets hit by a cab not once, but twice. And every time he gets hit, I laugh my ass off for no reason. So I'm horrible.
That's me too, dude. I told you, we talked about this before, bro. When somebody gets hurt, I'm dying laughing, dude. My thing that kills me the most is when somebody posts a video. It's always somebody in the comments like, it's not funny. They posted the video. Apparently, the person who got hit or hurt thinks it's funny, so they put the video up so I can laugh at the fact that they thought them getting hit by a cab twice was funny.
No, that is hilarious.
So I can go ahead and laugh with it, but people in the comments are like, "Oh, this is funny. What if this is your family?" I laugh at their ass too.
Ken, we call those people wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. We got a friend of ours, man, and I get guilty every time that I watch his videos and I laugh. We have a friend of ours, Kermit Gonzalez. Shout out to him. He loves to post from that one site, kids getting hurt.
Oh, kids getting hurt. Yeah.
Bro, Kermit is a little warped and twisted. He shouldn't be a father ever because he thinks those are the funniest videos of little kids getting hurt.
And I'm with it because my thing I said, if the parent sent the video in and gave you the right to post it, hey man, hey, it's fair game for me to laugh at your kid getting tossed off a trampoline.
True. You knew he shouldn't be on no trampoline.
Yeah, you knew that 2-year-old shouldn't have been on the trampoline. So that's what his ass, he deserved to get tossed up.
I think the funniest ones is when the dad is responsible.
Oh yeah.
Like the trampoline one when the dad double jumps and he makes the kid fly off, like that's his fault.
But there's one too where he double jumps, but the kid is flying and he catches him.
Okay, he actually
he actually caught his kid, but I'd rather see the kid flying off the trampoline. Like,
oh man, that's the funniest thing ever.
I do. I love it. I love watching people get hurt, man. That is hilarious to me. Like I said, if you post a video, I'm laughing. I'm just letting you know.
We are horrible
video. I'm laughing
beings.
I'm assuming you put it up there for us to get our laugh on. So
get our laugh on. And we thank you for doing it.
And we appreciate it.
Gotcha. I remember one of the times that we as comedy community came together in Orlando. One of our fellow comics, Roz McCoy. We talked about this the other week. She was on stage. She dropped something, and she was wearing some high heels. And Roz is not a spring chicken, an older woman, and she went kind of down to pick it up while still performing with the mic, and she couldn't get a balance right, and all of a sudden she went head over heels, fell right off the stage, went viral.
Went viral. But hey, all you hear was them feet pitter-patting. Bam, son. Right into the front, right in the front row where the orchestra be at.
Yeah, the orchestra pit.
So the orchestra pit, so it's instruments and stuff flying all over the place.
It looked like Disney's Fantasia. Like all the instruments went around. All the instruments flew up. That's funny.
All over the place. That was hilarious, yo.
Shout out to Roz, man. I hope she's still doing well. I will say this though, her wig stayed intact.
The hair was on point.
Hair stayed, man. Oh, let me ask you a question, Kim, because I believe you live with someone who's in a group. I think you live with a person that's in the Beehive, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. She's all day.
Yeah, but she ain't crazy Beehive though. She a defender, but she ain't like these Beehive people that'll come to your house and kill you for.
Bro, that's
Beyonce.
a real thing, man. They will come.
It really is.
They will come to your house trying to shoot up your house if you talk about Beyonce. So I just wondered. I want to ask real quick, man. She heard a new song and she's excited about her new album? And
no, you know, she's been under the weather for the past couple weeks, so we ain't really been. You know, the most thing we've done is been catching up on shows on TV, but we ain't really listen to music. But as far as I know, unless she done listen to it while I'm not around, she ain't said much about it. Yeah.
Bro, I tell people this, man. There's people out there in the Beehive that really are about that life. And I know it's about to happen. I said, fellas, get ready. There's another Beyonce album about to drop. So I was like, fellas, get ready to apologize for stuff you ain't even do wrong.
Stuff you did years ago. Like, when? 97?
But Beyonce said, you need to respect me.
That always... Man, that celebrity fandom always is weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I've ever been a fan of somebody where I would do harm to somebody for that. There's nobody out there, dude. Not I'm a devout Christian, not even Jesus.
Yeah,
I wouldn't hurt nobody in the name of him. I'm just like, it'll be people who fan, especially like, I don't know if you're on Twitter, you know, they got something for y'all listeners out there. They got something called Black Twitter.
They do.
And Black Twitter is a big
gangster.
They got a lot of Beehive out there, and they really will be in your inbox and looking up bad stuff about you and posting, you know, pictures. Like, there's no celebrity on this planet that I'm gonna go to jail for. And I'm always in my head like, why do people feel that way? Like, do they think that if the celebrity sees that, they're gonna bring them into their camp? Like, I'm always curious to why people have that obsession with celebrities like that.
You said the right word though, Ken. You said obsession, because Beyonce different. Like, people really are emotionally attached to her family, her music, her career, like, to the point they will argue with you, get mad at you, won't talk to you if you say anything about it. I remember one time I was asking a woman, because this is early, like, man, I want to say like 10 years ago. I was asking her, hey, man, I see Beyonce is so popular, but can you tell me why it is? And I didn't say it in a mean way, like, I don't think she deserves it. I just wanted to kind of know why women were so like rabid about her. And she's like, how dare you? And she didn't even have pearls on, Kim, but she clutched them. Like, she looked at me like I was crazy. So I'm like, you, man, there's no celebrity or that I know that I'm like that emotionally attached to, where I'm gonna get mad or I ain't gonna talk to you. I think that's a lot of why politics are the way that is now. People become emotionally attached to these people like they're rooting for their favorite football team. Yeah. Like, you can't tell a Trump supporter anything. Like, you just can't. Like, you can't tell them that man's done anything wrong. They just believe in him that much. They love that dude like that.
And like you said, it's like sports. Just like you can't tell a Dallas Cowboys fan or anybody from the state of New York about their team.
You can't say nothing about the Yankees.
Bro, you can't talk about bad about New York. You can't talk about the Cowboys. You can't talk about Trump. You can't talk about Beyonce. And even I throw this out, even the Kardashians. It's like, it's people who are super enamored with these celebrities, and I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the Lakers. I love Carolina.
Yeah, you do.
I love my team. But I ain't about to lose a friendship over it.
No, man. But here's the thing that gets me. Like, I love when people in sports get upset. Like, they'll get upset sometimes. Like, let's say LeBron loses a game and people out here talking about in the terms of we. Like, hey, man, we didn't win last night. Man, we couldn't pull it out. I'm like, bro, how you saying we? LeBron is not going to give you that same respect. Like, Johnny that works in accounting, if you have a bad day accounting, he don't be like, yo, we just couldn't account that day. You know, LeBron don't care. People get so emotionally invested in things. And I just don't understand. I wish I cared about something that much. I really look envious at these people, because if we know a dude named Mike McCarthy, who was a comic up in Boston, bro, if the Pats don't win, if the Red Sox don't win, his day's ruined. I'm like, why you care that much?
Yeah,
I don't understand where it comes from.
Hey man, anybody that knows and follow me know I'm a Tar Heel fan.
Yes,
Carolina went to the championship game and they wasn't supposed to make it that far. They lost. When I tell you, people were checking up on me like my mama had just died. Hey man, you okay? Just making sure you're good. Like, bro, I'm good. They made it to the championship. They lost. Guess what? I gotta get up and go to work tomorrow.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's gonna be okay.
I still gotta go to work tomorrow. Like, I still gotta make sure my kids got food. I gotta make sure my wife doing good. But people were checking on me like my mama had passed away. And I was like, it's a basketball game. Like, I've never been that emotionally attached.
Your neighbors are sending you casseroles.
For real, man. I was like, hey, man, just making sure you was good, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody posted a picture of my face in the clouds. Like, I'm not dead. It's just my team. This is my basketball team. I'm not dead. What are we talking about? Why is my face in the clouds?
I know. Why y'all made a t-shirt?
Yeah, why y'all made a t-shirt of me? Y'all done did a wrap around the car? Like, what are we doing? Like yeah.
There's a video.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
I miss my Uncle Ken.
Y'all. Like you go.
I'm telling you, bro.
I promise I'll take care of your grass when you go.
Man, I appreciate it, man. The smoker yours. Take the smoker with you, bro.
Take the smoker, man.
Take the smoker with you. Yeah. It baffles me with the emotional and if you listen to the show and you are attached, that's fine. That's your thing. It's your thing. It's just weird to us.
That you that invested. Like you that upset. We couldn't get it going last night. Now, Ken, I gotta ask you, man. Like, you are a basketball fan. I'm not really a sports guy. Were you happy to see the Warriors actually won?
Yeah, I was happy for them because of what they've been through in the last 2 years. They had a 4 or 5 year run where they were either in the championship game or won the championship game. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So they had a good run. It might even be longer than that. But the last 2 years they spent, with injury. Clay got hurt. Steph got hurt. So the seed, and people never thought they would win another championship again. They're like, that's it for them. They got their 2 or 3, so they'll never win again. And they came back and won.
They did. Now, let me ask you
too. They beat Boston.
They did beat Boston, which is a big deal for people.
Which is a big deal for me because I hate Boston.
A lot of people do. I was going to ask you, I'm not a sports guy, but I do know the relevance of Stephen Curry. Are we witnessing history like when we saw Tiger do certain things? Is the way that guy shoots from that perimeter, from that far out? Are we witnessing history right now with him?
Yeah, he's the greatest three-point shooter of all time. He is past everybody. Reggie Miller, Ray Allen. He is the greatest of all time when it comes to shooting. But he's also kind of messed the game up because that's all kids do now.
Want to do now? Gotcha.
Yeah, nobody's in the post. Nobody drives anymore. I coached my son's team one year. A kid got a rebound. Instead of going back up, he dribbled out to the three-point line, shot a three-pointer, and airballed it.
Wow. Because they think that's the only way to play now.
Yeah, they think that's the only way to play. And can you shoot? It's not about being a shooter now. It's not, the era of 80s when we wanted a big man, and then went to the era of the 90s when there was a one-on-one isolation with Jordan and Kobe. And then now I'm going to come down and shoot the three. They're looking for, if you 6'10" and you can't shoot the three-pointer, you're not going to go high in the draft.
So you just rebounding and going to half court. So now it's a matter of what, 20 feet now?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's not even full court.
Pretty much, yeah. But Steph is great, bro. Steph is the greatest shooter of all time. Hands down, the greatest shooter of all time.
Yeah, man. My hat's off to Steph Curry, man. I've seen that dude do some crazy things, man. Truly amazing. Truly, I would love to go see a live game with him. I'm not really a sports guy, but I would like to see something like that because I believe that is history. Now, folks, don't go anywhere because we'll be right back on Real Laughs right here on 104.1. Everybody, thank you for listening. That's right. You guys are tuned in to Real Laughs on 104.1 Real Radio. We say what we want. Now, Real Laughs is your nightcap of comedy. I want to remind you guys that if you want to listen to any of our past episodes, you can. All you have to do is get the iHeart app, look up Real Laughs, and there we will be. You can also find us on Spotify and iTunes. And if you guys want to see these beautiful faces at any time. You can just go to YouTube, look up Real Last, and there these little faces will be. That's right. You'll put some faces with these smooth ass voices that y'all hear each and every week. Thank you guys for supporting us, by the way. Now, Ken Miller, I'm joining the studio with him. The voice you're hearing right now is Mr. James John. Now, Ken, I got a hypothetical I want to run by you. I got in an argument with my wife, and I wanted to ask you about it. Let's say this happens, okay? Let's say you're married for a long time. God bless you. And then for some reason, your significant other passes away, okay? And during that time you guys were together, you guys had picked out your own mausoleum, a place where you guys will be buried and live out, you know, the rest of your days in the afterlife together, being buried together, right? That sounds right. Let's say your significant other passed away, like I said, and then God brings you somebody else, and you have the luck, the blessing to be able to marry somebody else. Now, here's where me and my wife got into a debate. Not an argument, because it's a debate. It's a debate. If you bought a plot with your first wife, then you get remarried, are you obligated to still be buried next to your first wife, or are you obligated to be buried next to your new wife? Ooh. Yeah, I know. I know, man.
I'm a dude. I'm gonna have to say the new wife. I'm gonna have to say the last wife you were with,
because that's out of respect. She's the last one that she was with. Yeah, she's the last.
Say for instance, you and your first wife were married 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She passes away. God forbid she passes away. Then the next wife, you guys are together 25 years. I gotta go back to the first, like, you know what I'm saying? Or flip it. If you married to the first one for 25 years, she passes, and then you got married the next one, and 5 years later, like, something happened. Like, well, my thing is this, man. Hopefully they both die before you did. It don't matter.
Kid says, "See,
then you ain't gotta be buried. Then you ain't gotta be buried next to them one of their asses." I'm like, I'm gonna have to go with the last wife.
Okay, all right. See, because you know what your problem is, Ken. What most men's problem is, you out here thinking all logical and stuff like that.
Yeah,
women don't necessarily think that first. They think with their heart. So I told my wife that, because it happened in a situation, not in her family, but people we knew. And I was like, well, yeah, he did the right thing. He's supposed to be buried next to his new wife. And then that set off the domino chemical chain reaction of, oh, so you telling me if I die, you gonna find another B to be with, and then you gonna get buried next to that one, and I've been with you all these years and gave you 4 kids, done sacrificed my body, my time, my love. Yeah. So I was like, well, yeah. That's what I'm. Isn't that the rules? The last one that had it, that's who gets it. Yeah,
I'm with you on that. I'm like, if I have my second wife and we both pass away around the same time, yeah, of course I would want to be buried next to the last person I was with. Like, I get it. Me and the first one that chose our plots and everything, but. No, I'm gonna be buried. It's funny you brought that up, because in my situation, my wife is like, do I want to get buried in North Carolina?
Oh, okay, because that's where
you know what I'm saying,
originally
from. And I was like, no. I'm like, no, I want to be buried right here in Orlando with you, and where my kids can come see.
Absolutely,
my God. I said, first of all.
Okay.
How many times my family gonna go see my plot? You know what I mean? Like, honestly, honestly, you know what I mean? Like, they ain't coming
on your birthday.
On my birthday, you know what I mean? So you got to pay all this money to get me shipped back up to Greensboro to be buried, so my family can come see me on March 28th every year.
There you go. There you go. I love how you put that
right here in Florida. Yeah, right here in Florida.
Cash App Ken on March 28th.
Yeah, right. Bury me right here in Florida with you. I get the military burial. And I tell my wife I get the military burial. Bury me with my little military plot. Bury you right next to me, so that my kids can come to see my. That's all I'm worried about. Her and my kids, like, to come see me. I mean, I ain't worried about. I said, if it's that way, when I'm dead, cut an arm off, send it to Greensboro. You can bury your arm. Hell, you can bury somebody else and just put a plot up in Greensboro if you want. They just come out. They don't know who in that damn box.
I'm with you, bro. Yeah, leave most of my body here in Orlando.
Yeah, leave at least 70% of me here.
Hey, for all the family who stopped talking to me because I didn't marry a black woman, y'all can cut my ass off so they can kiss it when I leave.
bury that. Send that up to Greensboro. Hey, yeah. You gotta be buried next to
the last
person you were married to. Yeah. I get it, and the first wife should understand that.
Well, she won't be here.
Yeah, well, she won't be here. But okay, well, let's put it that way. Well, yeah, you're right. Yeah, because I'm gonna say, well, what if she was still here, and she like, well, we still gonna be buried next to me? Nah, I'm good.
Nah, you done.
You ain't about to come out your grave and mess me up. Yo, and that's the thing too. You dead. How you even know where I'm gonna be buried?
You don't even know. So I can just lie to you, girl. I'm always gonna be buried next to you.
Man, hey, I go to that funeral home and like, hey, check this out. Go on, put a plot right there. I'm still alive. Just go on, put a plot right there. Or I have one of them. I'd be like, hey, Junior, look, when I die, look, hey, your mama wanted me to be buried next to her. I'm gonna be buried next to Sean, okay? But I want you to go to this funeral home. Go on, put a plot right there, so your mama just gonna think I'm there. But hey, just go on, take care of that for me.
I would put a plot in my mama name.
So your wife was like, you should be buried with me first.
Bro, you know Michelle, man. I am a possession. I know Michelle. She like when she gets up and goes to bed, she thinks I'm supposed to go. So if she dying in the hospital, you about to be dead too. Go ahead and lay down and take this pill.
Hey, Mr. Young, we're gonna go ahead and pull the plug on her. Go say your last word. Michelle say you better pull his plug too. It better be two plugs being pulled right now. I better not be the only plug being pulled right now.
Hey, kid, Michelle, African blow dart. I'm like, did you just kill me too?
You just wait.
Yeah. Michelle's like, I'm not dying by myself. Had this new woman out here reaping all my benefits.
Yeah, reaping all my benefits. Nah, bro, we gotta both go.
We both gotta die. Let me ask you another question, kid, real quick, because they were debating this the other day. What's that one dude, that one basketball player? We talked about this a while ago, but I have a different spin on it. Something Jackson, the guy that was on his wedding day, and his wife to be still didn't sign the prenup, so he was at the wedding and canceled the wedding.
Oh yeah, I know you talk about. Let me look him up.
He's a gangster, by the way.
Steven Jackson.
Steven Jackson. Let me ask you a question.
Steven Jackson prenup. Yeah, I put Steven Jackson in. The prenup popped up. It says April 2020. Steven Jackson reveals how he abandoned his $400,000 wedding over a prenup that was never signed. Jackson claims that it was a couple of basketball players there that watched everything unfold. Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
Well, I'm not mad at that. Here's my question for you, man. I've heard people debate this back and forth. Is a prenup considered disrespectful? And I'm talking about both sides, not just a man, not just a woman. Like, let's say a woman, man, she's a billionaire, millionaire, well off, meets a dude. Should she not be able to protect what she's worked her ass off for and say, this is mine, you can't just take it just because we get married?
Yeah, I have no problem with one
at
all.
Me either.
Look here, man. If I come in, mainly because a lot of people are, we call it, in the hood, we call them gold diggers.
Yes,
a lot of people get married for the money.
Absolutely.
They do. Now, there could be some that are really in love. You've been dating. I mean, you take somebody like LeBron James. He been with that woman since the 7th, 8th grade. Yeah. If that's somebody you come up through, then I get it. But if you at the you 500 million, you meet somebody at the club, y'all go home that night, and she's like, you ain't gotta wear no condom. I'm be like, you know what? I might need a prenup for you.
Exactly right.
I might need to sign. You might need to sign something.
And here's how I feel about it, kid. If you help that man or you help that woman on the come up, to get what they got, you deserve something. You come on. Morality says, just doing the right thing says you owe them something. But if I meet you after I made this success and you ain't got nothing to do, you ain't even got a job, the only thing you do is shop.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not giving you half this money, my dude. No, you ain't helped write none of these jokes. You ain't helped write none of these monologues. you ain't got on stage and done anything that I've had to do to get this money. So I don't think you owed anything. And the thing I think people get twisted with prenups, a prenup doesn't say you don't get anything. A prenup is just a negotiation of what happens once you guys get a divorce.
Yeah,
so you can work out like, hey, I think this is fair, and the dude will be like, yeah, that's more than fair. We get married, I hit you up with like 300,000. That's fair to me. Like, you know what I mean? That they exist like that, prenup. So I think that's fair, but I just don't think it's right when you see people going back and forth in court. Like we saw Dr. Dre, like he paid like while the divorce hearing was going on.
Bro,
he was paying hundreds of thousands a month, like something crazy.
Hey man, you use Dr. Dre, Mary J. Blige's husband. When he left Mary J, he was the one cheating.
Yeah, he was.
And he was. And what he wanted from the marriage, it was like, bro. But Dr. Dre, let me see if I can find a Dr. Dre prenup. But Dr. Dre,
he even had a prenup, and they still had a prenup,
but the divorce stuff, settlement.
It was something crazy, man.
Yeah, she got 100 million. Which honestly, if he a billionaire, is 100 million even,
bro? But she ain't make one beat.
Not one beat, bro.
Wasn't on the chronic at all.
Wasn't on the chronic. Don't smoke chronic.
Don't even have chronic back pain. But damn, bro.
Yeah, she got 100 mil. I was seeing that because it was a meme floating through the internet.
Yeah,
of all the stuff that they said that she wanted, and I mean, I wish I could find it, man. Yeah, I can't find it, but it was like 900,000. It was like $90,000 for a cell phone. And somebody's like, "Who you calling, Mars? Like, what? Who you calling for $90,000 a month? Cell phone, 90 grand a month, bro.
Bro, what? Crazy. Who are you getting in touch with? Jesus,
yeah, who you calling Mars? 90. Bro, I wish I could find this thing, James. It was like 90. It was like $100,000 a month for entertainment. And they was like who you crazy. Who you hiring? Like Beyonce to come to the house every weekend? Like it was so crazy, bro. I can't find it, man. But yeah, it was a list of all the stuff that was on the actual divorce paperwork.
That woman hired her housekeeper was Jeffrey from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like she was like, damn, that's insane, man. So yeah, man. If like, let's hypothetically, man, if I met Michelle and she had all this money and I was a regular dude, I'm not expecting her money. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'll sign a prenup. I ain't earned nothing. I ain't done nothing.
But some people just got good hearts. You know what I mean? Some people got good hearts and some people don't. Some people are like, look, man, I don't care. I was your wife. I want this money.
I get it.
And that's why the prenup came about, because you got these gold diggers, male and female. So if you listening, it's not just women, men do it too. That marry somebody for fame and fortune, and then when it's over with, they taking their money and they running with it.
Gotcha. Stuff does happen, y'all. So that's why I'm gonna stay out here in these streets, man. I'm just loyal to the game. You know what I'm saying, bro? Married to the game. Man, all right, guys. There you go. Don't go anywhere. Go ahead, Ken. I'm sorry.
No, I was still trying to find this Dr. Dre thing because I'm so intrigued by it now.
Bro, so much money. Y'all don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right here on Real Laughs 104.1 Real Radio. Back, everybody. Thank you for listening to Real Laughs on 104.1 Real Radio. We're in virtual studio. It's me, James John, and my main man, Mr. Ken Miller. Just want to remind everybody out there, if you want to listen to our past episodes, all you have to do is download the iHeart app. Just look up Real Laughs, and there will be past 5 years going strong out there. You can also listen to us on Spotify and iTunes. And if you guys want to see us as we do this thing, you guys can go to our YouTube right now and see all our faces as we give you all this hilarity. Now, me and Ken were just having a conversation before the break.
I found the Mary J. Blige one.
Okay, okay.
Find a Dre.
All right, we're talking about prenups and celebrities who had to go through some nasty divorces and what they had to pay out to people. And Ken was telling me that Mary J. Blige's husband, who got caught cheating, wanted a lot of money during that divorce. So Ken's about to tell us what that was. Ken, go ahead.
So here's the breakdown, bro. And I'm assuming this is monthly. All right, you ready for this, bro?
Okay.
This dude wants $8,000 a month for a private chef. $3,200 a month for a personal trainer.
Wait. $8,000 for a chef?
A chef, bro.
What is he cooking? Baby dragon? Like that? Damn.
Yo, $3,200 personal trainer. $1,000 clothing allowance. This one got me right here.
Wow.
$5,000 a month to continue paying his parents each month.
What?
So apparently she was giving the parents $5,000 a month.
Jesus, man.
Okay. $71,000 in rental properties. All right. $5,000 a month to support his 2 children from a past relationship.
You trying to get her to pay for somebody else's kids? What kind of buffoonery?
He wants her to pay his child support for his other kids, bro.
That is some, bro. You got some big cojones, my friend.
Yeah, $2,500 in auto expenses and transportation.
Okay.
$5,700. No, this one, $5,708 in maintenance and repairs on his properties.
$8.
Yeah, $8. Yeah. This one right here, though, Jay. Now, mind you, this is a month, okay? Okay, I'm assuming this is a month. I think this is a month. He wants $5,732 for groceries.
Where's he shopping?
Yo. But once again, y'all, I think this is a month. This is a year. Okay, I get it. But
bro,
this looks like it might be the breakdown of the month.
He's shopping at Whole Foods on Mars. Like, what are you doing, bro?
The dollar amounts is what's killing me. This dude wants $21,677 for charitable donations.
Bro, he's asking her, give me money so I can donate it.
Yeah, so I can donate.
I swear I'm going to donate it.
Yeah, I promise you. I send you the cash app.
Yo, listen, this is not like the promise I made when I said I wasn't going to cheat. I mean it this time.
I mean it this time. $10,000 a month in entertainment gifts and vacations, bro. So yeah, $10,000 for entertainment, gifts, and vacations. And like I said, I think this is a month.
Every month you get a vacation?
I think so. Like I said, it's this either the month or the breakdown for the year, but I can't tell which one it is. But it makes it funnier if it's a month. $100,000 to pay his attorney fees and $30,000 to pay his accounting fees. And,
bro, what?
And that's what this dude wanted.
So he don't want to do he don't want to do anything.
No,
I mean work-wise. He don't want to have to go out and work or do anything. He just wants his parents to be taken care of. He wants his charity to be taken care of, his vacation taken care of, his kids from another marriage taken care of. Bro, what kind of silly, just backwards ass ish is that?
So so for all you young children out there, go and get a what Kanye say, we want prenup.
We want prenup. Yeah.
Prenup. And this not a male female thing. This is a rich person thing. If you got money and you meet somebody and they know you got money, I mean, it could be people who out there that really do love you. Yeah. They really do love you. But my thing is this though. I'm gonna tell you like this, especially if you're a dude.
Okay,
go look in that mirror. If that woman would have talked to you when you was ugly and broke, then they might be coming to get you for that paper. You might be getting stuck for that paper.
Bro, let's talk about that, man. Money will equalize everything when it comes to looks.
Oh, bro, hell yeah.
Dudes like me, if I'm rich, I'm getting dime pieces. I mean, models. Talk to him like he's just so funny. There's something about him. It's called my bank account, bitch. Yeah, that's all you want.
You remember? Excuse me. Do you remember the D's nuts dude?
Yes.
When he blew up on social media and was doing all these parties and he was having these bad honeys at the parties. And everybody's like,
he was.
Dude was getting like $5,000 to $10,000 in appearance.
Yes, he was.
For saying these nuts, bro.
And got him.
Bro. And women were like, yeah, oh wow, oh yeah, it has nothing to do with the money. He's such a nice guy. Come on, man.
Come on, fame and money will get you a lot of women that normally wouldn't talk to you.
A lot. Trust me, it's a lot of dudes that are not that handsome in pro sports.
And I bro. Bro. You ain't gonna get me to say their name, but bro,
yeah,
there's a lot of y'all out there that need to start. I mean, need to never stop playing basketball because
they got some beautiful women. And once again, I'm not saying that all these women is gold diggers and men either. All I'm saying is, if you look in the mirror and you like a regular looking dude, but you making 50 million a year.
Yep.
Don't be shocked if your DMs is popping.
What did Corey Holcomb say? That one joke. He said, "Hey man, there's a direct relationship between how your woman look and how much money you got." Oh. he said, "So I'm looking around this audience right now, and there's a lot of broke motherfuckers."
Bro, that's for real, man. That's for real.
God bless it, man. Oh man, we got time left, but I just want to ask you, man, are you still off for the while? You still taking off from comedy right now? You gonna take a little break?
Man, I'm still on the break. I'm back at it next week. I'm actually headed to McCurdy's in Sarasota, June 30th.
Nice.
Doing 4th of July weekend, which you know me, I normally don't do holiday weekends.
You don't, by the way,
yeah. I don't. It's holiday weekends. Man, like 4th of July ain't too bad.
That's not the big holiday for y'all.
Yeah, it's the ones like the Christmas and Thanksgiving. Yeah. Halloween is the one that, dude. I mean, I booked the show. I told myself I was like, I hadn't worked in a couple of weeks. I needed the money. I said, I'm gonna take this gig, and it was club, and they headlined me. So I was like, bet. It was Side Splitters up in Tampa.
Nice.
I said, I'm gonna take a gig, bro. That room seat. 250, maybe 300.
That's a big room, by the way. Yeah.
Dog. 8 people.
God, dog, man.
And the thing that made me so upset is you pick your seats when you pay for them.
Yes,
so
you do.
It was 4 people up front and 4 people all the way. I'm just like, just everybody come up here. Like, why are we?
You had a perfectly split room, right?
Yeah.
Like you bro, it looked like the 2016 election. Like yeah. Just even on both sides. But
and still had to do 45.
You still did your time.
And still did my time. And it was a good show. It was still a good show. It would have been better if everybody was right in front of me.
Yeah, of course.
Because they would laugh in the front and then the group in the back would
after that. Like it was hitting them later.
So Halloween is one of the holidays. I'm like, I try to stay away from. But 4th of July, like the 4th of July Memorial, sometimes I'll be like, I don't mind. I'll do them.
I don't mind.
But like, the big holidays, like the Thanksgivings, the Christmas, like people ain't going to see comedy.
No, I've had the worst shows, and I always take them because you know me, I'm a comedy whore on Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I would, like when it falls after Thanksgiving, I would do it like, all right, I'll work, man. We need this money to pay for the 58 people we just fed. But it's never good. Man.
It's never good, bro. It's never good. But now since I'm about to start doing comedy full time, now I'm just like,
congratulations on that, by the way.
Yeah. We'll talk more on August 1st. But but yeah, so now I'm just like, I'll take the gig. So I took the McCurdy's gig. I didn't even really pay attention to the date. The booker hit me up like, hey, are you free this weekend? I was like, yeah, I'll take it. It's only been a couple of weeks, so I'm assuming they had a fallout. I'm like, I'll take it. And when I took it, I sat down and wrote it on my calendar, and I was like, oh man, it's 4th of July weekend. But I would say this, they ended up canceling the Sunday show, which is the 3rd of July. So it was supposed to be June 30th through July 3rd. So now it's just through the 2nd, but pay still the same.
Shout out to a club actually doing that.
Yeah, shout out to
every club.
Shout out to anybody. They'd be like, look, man, we were supposed to give you 5 shows. We're only gonna give you 4, but we'll pay you for the 5th. So
shout out to that, bro.
Still gonna be good.
Gotcha, man. I see you working for the new Laugh-In, man. It just got a new owner, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, shout out to I've been helping him book that feature spot. Matter of fact, he had a fallout this past weekend. Not a fallout, but the headliner's plane was running late.
Okay.
So he was like, I need a list of comics. I was like, and I sent the same 3. I was like, James John, Mike Hurley, Dean Napolitano. And he was like, they all just came through like recently.
Yeah.
Because you were just there, right?
I was just at Snappers and I was just in Laugh-In probably the beginning of the year.
Okay, yeah. So he was just, he was like, they already used. So I gave him somebody else, and then he hit me back. He's like, nah, I found somebody. He said, but I thank you so much for throwing names. I think I threw like 8 names at him. I'm like, you know, my usual suspects. You guys, Fine Gold, Frankie Paul, Jersey, Vince. Like the same 10 people I throw at a club. Anytime they're like, hey man, I need a headliner. Can you do it? I can't do it. I need help.
Amen. Amen. And I want to remind everybody out there, man, hey, just because we're not performing, still go out and support live comedy if you can, because it's definitely a diminishing market as far as all the different places we can play because of COVID, man. A lot of places didn't come back, Ken, as you know. So people still go out there and support live comedy. Don't forget to always support our home club, too, the Orlando Improv. Shout out to Chris Hispanic, who's always been doing great things for us, man. So, Ken, what's the next big show coming out there, man? I know you guys have been doing some promotion of local talent, which I love that y'all still do out there, man. Isn't there like a best of Orlando show coming up?
Yeah, that's the best of Orlando. I think Jake Rika books that.
Okay.
And it's
for young comics and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's a showcase. Not even young. He just, you know, he books whatever, you know, 4 or 5 comics that are either hot or he just wants to put on the show. He wanted to do like a monthly showcase, so she went with it. So we got the best of Orlando. Yamanika Saunders is coming. She's super funny. She's a friend of Akeem Woods, you know, a friend of the show. And she's hilarious, man. We got Ryan Davis coming up soon. You know, who the hell is Ryan Davis, which was his original name.
Hilarious.
He's a guy that blew up on social media.
She definitely blew up on social media. You know, he's on the last season of Insecure.
Yeah, I saw that episode. I walked in and I was like, oh, I know that dude.
It's Ryan Davis. Yeah, man. Shout out to him.
Florentine to be here.
Always an Orlando favorite.
Always Orlando favorite man. John Reap coming through. Chico Bean, 85 South, back. The 85 South family. D-Ray Davis.
I'm gonna come out to that one, bro.
Yeah,
I'm a D-Ray Davis fan.
I'm a D-Ray Davis fan. I love D-Ray, bro.
So do I.
Yeah, man. So Improv Orlando, check them out. They got they got the big top names, and also, you know, we got our partner Joe Neal over at Brick and Spoon on as I say, Spoon. Brick and Spoon.
It's a spoon, dude.
Yeah. So we got him. And if you in Orlando and you just want to see some new talent, check out orlandocomedy.com.
There you go.
That has all of our showcases, open mics. Our radio show is all over the world, but we're big time Orlando. So go out and support the local scene as well.
Amen. Ken, I'll actually be performing on this Saturday at the comedy at the Oasis in Melbourne, Florida. I'm gonna be performing with Casey Peruski, fresh off his Drive Bar, man. It has millions of views right now. So I want to thank everybody so much for listening to me and Ken. This is Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1 with your nightcap of comedy. We love y'all. We're gonna do it like Ken does it. Thank y'all for coming out.
God bless you, and
good night.